Land Before Time. Back in the day, I watched every single Land Before Time movie ever put out there. They were the best. Dinosaurs were the bomb. Period.
What I like to see in a movie is a good plot, really good actors. Plot twists are always fun too.
What do I like to see in a movie? Usually hot males. I like hot males. Those are real good.
I like to see like action and comedy in a movie.
And nudity.
Nudity. I guess that's good. But mainly like action and comedy.
Yeah.
I think it is very acceptable to talk to a movie as long as you're not like, like as long as you're like whispering to your friend next to you, like, oh, you see that hottie? Yeah, he goes back, like, good eye, good eye. Then you're probably okay.
It is completely unacceptable to talk during a movie, especially during like one of like the climaxes or whatever. I will come over and I will beat your ass. You need to shut up. That was really ghetto. Oh my God.
I honestly think it just depends on the type of movie and who you're with. Because if it's like a comedy, then of course you can continue to quote the movie and just like say certain things. But if it's like a thriller or something like Lone Survivor, like you can't really talk during that. Like people beat you up for that.
Yeah, I think it's usually okay just for you to talk, but when someone else does it, it's automatically not okay, and you want to punch them in the face.
Pet peeves. You know, people talking during a good movie.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm at a movie and people like put their like feet on the seat and they're like kicking whatever, and I'm just like sitting there trying to watch the movie and they're all like pushing on me and like being annoying, but like I never say anything because I'm just like awkward, whatever.
If you like are watching the movie and you kind of start listening to the audience, there's that like sound of like people digging into the popcorn, and it's this kind of like gross like it's like this weird noise. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but it's just like this sound that is really gross to me.
Also, like when someone has like a cough attack, not a fan of that. I feel like I can't, there's no place for me to move exactly.
I bring blankets, I take my shoes off, I'm going to a movie, I paid for this. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna enjoy it. So don't come up to me and bitch about me bringing extra things into the theater. I'm not concealing a gun, I just wanted a blankie.
My favorite quote is probably, I hope he's single because I'm gonna climb that like a tree.
In this moment we are infinite. That one's a favorite.
I can dare lick my own balls, thank you very much.
It's like I have ESPN or something.
My favorite quote is, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
How much food do you bring into the theater? I am honestly impressed if you get the food into the theater and not eat it before you get there. Like, I don't know anyone who has actually had food for more than like the previews or like the, like, when like the Disney thing comes on. Once you hit that part, it's like, oh darn, all the M&Ms, all my drink, all the popcorn gone.
I don't bring anything to the theater. I don't like eat popcorn or any of that, so.
I bring like my body weight of food into the theater. I like double my size.
I bring all the food to the movie theater. Like you have to have your own chips, gotta have your own pop, gotta have your own candy, you gotta have everything because those prices are ridiculous.
One time I was with a group of friends and we brought egg rolls and applesauce and like some other sort of candy, but yeah.
Dip for the egg rolls?
We didn't have dip. No, they're like vacuum sealed. They're airtight and everything. We had to like cut them open with a knife beforehand. It stinks so bad. They tasted all right, but and we didn't bring spoons to the applesauce either. So you have to like makeshift a spoon out of the lid and everything. It was fun. I liked it.
I had a kiwi phase. So I'd pull out a kiwi and started eating it with a spoon in the middle of a movie, and I don't know, I got some really weird looks for it, but I'm just trying to enjoy myself and have a good time.
Weirdest thing I brought into the theater. I'm a big supporter of applesauce for snacks in the theater. I have taken lots of applesauce. I once had, oh, what are they called? They're like the pot suckers. Pot suckers? Stickers? Yeah, you know? They're a little harder to get in past the guards, but you know, applesauce while watching an action movie, nothing really beats it, you know?
Weirdest thing I've ever brought into a theater is headphones. When I went to go see like Paranormal Activity 3, I was like, I'm horrible with scary movies. Like I get really freaked out, and so I can't actually watch the movie. But I decided to go to it with my friends anyways, and so I brought headphones with me, and I listened to Jonas Brothers throughout the whole entire movie.
The weirdest thing I ever brought to a movie theater was my Harry Potter replica wand to the last movie. I was just ready to go. I was just in the zone. I had my wand. I was ready to participate. I was just really excited.
Musicals. Oh. They're my favorites. I love musicals. I mean, they have everything, and everything's way more dramatic than it has to be, which is just kind of perfect. And you can sing along.
I was gonna say that, dance along.
You can dance along. It's so true.
The only good musical is Grease, and that's it.
I would debate that, but I would give you the benefit of the doubt for right now.
Grease is good.
I'm a sucker for cheesy movies. I really am. I think they're just so fun. Like, I don't know if this qualifies as a cheesy movie, but to me it does. It's like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, or like Juno. Oh my God, absolutely love them because it's just like, oh my God, this is so great.
Cheesy movies.
Romantic comedies? That's just another word for romantic comedy?
I think it is. I mean, if you're like on a date or something, then it's acceptable, but like usually no.
Yeah.
Not on your own.
I cry at the really cheesy like rom-com movies, but so I can relate to other criers. So it's totally okay to cry during a movie, but but like super obnoxious, like really, really loud criers, it's kind of, you should maybe tone it down a little bit.
You know, I don't really mind criers at movie theaters because, you know, there are some movies that like get to me too, like Marley and Me, Perks of Being a Wallflower, you know. But then there's like the people that just are like, ah! And I'm like, no, you can leave. I'm sorry.
Criers during a movie, not really the best. Like, so I know some movies you can't help it, but you gotta hold back the tears a little bit.
Yeah, I honestly don't care. You know, if you're crying, let it be. But if it's one of your friends, you have to make fun of him for the rest of life. Like, he has to know he messed up just crying in front of you. That's your obligation as a best friend. Like, that's what you have to do.
Me too. Look like we're high.
We're crying. Just yawned.
Best places to watch movies on CSB SJU. 1, depends on what movie you're watching. If you're watching a scary movie, might as well either you do it or you don't. So I would say find a creepy place such as A, the dungeon, 2, go on the chapel walk. Like in the summer, it's really cold out. I wouldn't suggest doing that now. Go on the chapel walk and go watch a scary movie then, and then you have to walk all the way back. That's a good time. 3, also, let's see, the BAC basement, that can get pretty scary.
Favorite place to watch a movie on CSB SJU, definitely WATAB. It has that exotic feel to it.
My favorite place to watch a movie at CSB SJU is in my bed by myself, all snuggled up under the covers, got my Netflix going. It's fun, just by myself. Love you too.
If I could live in a movie scene for the rest of my life, I'd live in I See the Light from Tangled because it's beautiful and it made me cry.
If I could live in any scene, it would definitely be the final scene in Harry Potter where it's like the fight at Hogwarts and everything's all like crazy and like everything's happening and it's just exciting and there's adrenaline and there's just like magic and it's just awesome.
Definitely the Shire from the Lord of the Rings. I would love to be living in a hobbit hole.
The scene I would probably live in for the rest of my life is Sandlot. At the end when they're playing the baseball game, I can play baseball for years, and that ending was just so perfect.
Remember when there was like that the THX thing that one like, and it's like all of a sudden like it got louder and louder and it's like on black and there's like the silver letters? Everyone kind of pooped their pants anytime they saw that because it was one of those like, had like like the sound was a kind of like an instant stressor because it just like got louder and louder. Hard life there back in the day.